Hello, Artful Manifestors. Thank you for joining me, and thank you for all the likes, comments, shares, subscribes. I do appreciate it so much. I read all your comments. They help so much, and they mean so much. To show you my appreciation, I'm giving away a free personalized tarot reading. All you have to do to qualify is like this video, subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and type "The light in me sees the light in you" in the comment section below. I'll be announcing the winner on June 6, 2024. Okay, so for today's reading, we will be finding out what signs and synchronicities the universe is sending you. What are your guides, angels, and ancestors sending you, and what do they hope to convey to you through these symbols and synchronicities? If you're new to the channel, welcome. So happy to have you here. I do ask you to connect to your guides as I connect to mine, and ask them for assistance in interpreting the sounds that you hear either on your end or mine, the images that you see, and of course the message that I share. Sometimes my dogs will bark, or I'll hear a bird chirp and I may mention it, and other times I may not mention it. And in that case, that may be a message specifically for you. This is a timeless reading for all zodiacs. Whenever you come upon this reading, that is when you're meant to hear it. It's a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest for others. All right, for pile number 1, we have Hare. And for pile number 2, we have Desert. For pile number 3, we have Mushroom. All right, you may already know which reading you're most drawn to, but if you like to hear what the crystals are, let me introduce those to you now. For pile number 1, we have a piece of fossilized wood. And for pile number 2, we have labradorite. And for pile number 3, we have white jasper. So let your intuition guide you. Whichever crystal and or image you're most drawn to is probably the reading meant for you. Of course, you're always welcome to listen to 2 or even all 3 of the readings, as they may give you additional signs and symbols and their meanings as to what the universe, your guides, and angels are communicating to you. You'll find a link to the readings in the description box below. Hello, pile number 1. Welcome to your reading. You chose this piece of fossilized wood, and fossilized wood is a very earthy energy. It helps to ground us and connect us to nature and to our natural environments. It also helps encourage your spiritual growth. You also chose the card Hare. And when I say hair, I also think of hair, hair on somebody's head. But of course, this is the animal. And so perhaps this animal, the hare, or even rabbits, may be one of the signs and synchronicities that Spirit is sending you. And perhaps the fossilized wood is another sign. Trees may be a symbol that you may notice. All right, let's get some more information and find out what signs and symbols, synchronicities Spirit is sending you, and what messages they're trying to convey. All right, we have the 10 of Wands, What signs and synchronicities is Spirit sending pile number 1? And what messages are they trying to convey? I do put the names of all the cards that I use in the description box below if that's something that you're interested in. What signs and synchronicities, symbols, is Spirit sending pile number 1? All right. We have the Two of Pentacles. And we see someone here balancing on a skateboard and a little dog. Looks like a French bulldog. Palm trees. And of course, the Ten of Wands, these are all sticks that she's carrying, wooden sticks. What signs and synchronicities is Spirit sending to pile number 1? I feel these top 2 cards wanted to come out. We have the Knight of Swords, someone riding their bike, the mountains in the background, the High Priestess. And it looks like there are pomegranates behind her. She has a crescent moon, a cross, and a crown. And, you know, just when I looked at her dress right here, the way that it's folded, it looked like a leaf, like the veins on a leaf. So in addition to trees, certain leaves, you may notice a leaf falling. What signs and synchronicities is Spirit sending to pile number 1, and what do they want them to know? All right, let's see. That may be too many. Yeah. I think I'm just going to put all of these back and keep shuffling. What signs and synchronicities is Spirit sending to pile them? But you know what that does tell me is that they're sending you a lot of signs and synchronicities. All right. The Six of Pentacles. And we see 2 people here with a third weighing the options of 2 different purses, a red one and a green one. Let's see if we can get one more card. What signs and synchronicities is Spirit sending pile number 1? And what do the messages mean? All right, there we go. We have the Ace of Swords. And again, we see mountains and roses and another crown. All right. All right, let's draw some oracle cards and see what other information and clues we can get. And then we'll look at what the meanings might be. What signs and synchronicities is Spirit sending to pile number 1? What signs and synchronicities is Spirit sending to pile number 1? I feel this one wants to come out. Loved ones in spirit. So if you have passed on loved ones, could also be ancestors. They are sending you messages through signs and synchronicities. Could be feathers. We see a lot of feathers here. signs and synchronicities is Spirit sending pile number 1? What signs and synchronicities is Spirit sending pile number 1? They're also pointing out to me that you have the Two of Pentacles and the High Priestess, which is card number 2 in the Major Arcana. So you may be seeing 222. All right, butterflies. So when you see butterflies, these may be passed on loved ones to let you know that they are there, or ancestors. All right, let's see if we can get any more cards from this deck before we move to the next one. It's like the whole deck keeps trying to leap out of my hands, which again tells me that they are sending you lots of signs and synchronicities. All right, we have the third eye. All right, they're helping to open your third eye, but also you may notice eyes and triangles. All right, let's take some of these oracle cards and see what other signs and synchronicities Spirit is sending to pile number 1. What signs and synchronicities is Spirit sending to pile number 1? And what do these messages mean? All right, let's see what these are. We have leaves. Now, this card does keep coming out a lot, so if you got this card already, then let me know. That is a message from the other side. And I did point out that her dress looks like a leaf, and we have leaves growing on these wands. This says renewal, revival, progress. We also see a dragonfly and beetle on here, so insects. Mint. Abundance, persistence, and proliferation. And look at this here, this little fish. I've never really noticed that fish before. So those are all symbols, but they're also leading you to abundance. And I told you insects, here we have bee, community, cooperation, and sweetness. Right, they want you to know that they are part of your community, and that they are working with you. They're working together, they're working with you and working for you. And they want you to enjoy the sweet things in life and notice the sweet things in life. All right, let's draw some cards from this deck and see what other signs and synchronicities, symbols is Spirit sending to you. Oh, there we go. The Soothsayer. So we see a blue heron, we see a pineapple, feathers, and this tree looks like a weeping willow. So we have a palm tree, we have a weeping willow, You know, the other thing they're guiding me to mention to you is how this figure is dressed. So notice she has feathers in her hair. And specifically, they're blue feathers. I don't know if you just heard that bird outside my window, but yes, you may actually meet somebody that has feathers in their hair, or maybe you're the one that's wearing feathers in your hair. Maybe they're guiding you to wear feathers in your hair. But if you meet somebody with feathers in their hair, they may have a message for you. Sometimes Spirit speaks through complete strangers, and they impart some kind of message. Some little nugget, something that you were looking for. Like, it could be something so simple, like you're looking to take a class, and some stranger overhears you talking about that, and they tell you, oh, I know where you can take that class. That kind of thing. So they are guiding you. Woo, here we go. Sickle. And then this looks like wheat, an antler as well. And what they're showing me is that the shape of this sickle is like the crescent moon. All right, let's see what these are. We have thaw. And this is the chrysalis of, or sorry, the cocoon of a moth. And also these blue snowdrop flowers. The crossroads. And look, another crescent moon. The storyteller. Again, we see antlers and trees. And again, what they're telling me is you are going to meet someone that's going to share something with you. That's important information. And the preserver. Another blue feather. Look at that. And a blue butterfly, a blue feather here. And magpies, they're black and white, but they have these bluish feathers on the side as well. And look, it's holding a key. So you're going to receive some kind of information that is the key to something. All right, let's take one of these cards and then we'll look at the meaning. I feel like this one wanted to come out of the tarot cards. All right, Elder, move beyond ancestral patterns. And we see a snake here, a turtle, a lizard, a kangaroo. And he's holding a wooden staff. Okay, with the Ten of Wands, we see somebody's completed their yard work and they're heading back, carrying this heavy bundle of sticks. And 10 of Wands is a card of feeling burdened. And the good news is that because it's the 10, that that cycle is coming to an end. You have 2 pentacles and 2 swords. The twos are about relationships. It can be a relationship with a person, but it's also your relationship with finances, your relationship with your career. And we see this person balancing on the skateboard. The Knight of Swords is making progress towards a goal, charging towards a goal with determination. So your goal may be to balance your finances so that you don't feel burdened anymore. The High Priestess is all about your intuition. And Spirit is guiding you to open your third eye, to see the signs and synchronicities so that you can go through a transformation and move through life more fluidly, more with more ease. You know, it's interesting too, they're showing me this person on skateboards has wheels and the bicycle has wheels. So there's this movement. So they're trying to ease your movement through life, your experiences, so that it doesn't feel burdened. And they are surrounding you and sending you all kinds of signs and synchronicities. They want you to trust your intuition. This card, the Crossroads, depicts Hecate, who's the kind of the guardian of that place where the other realms intersect each other. And so again, there's this idea of you receiving divine inspiration. The Six of Pentacles is again about balance. And so here we see the Two of Pentacles, someone trying to balance, and here we see balance being achieved. The Six of Pentacles has another meaning, which means there could be an opportunity or good news on the way. And I love that that part of the message is confirmed by the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is something new. It is a new idea, a new endeavor. So we see almost the same mountains in both of these cards. Swords are not only ideas and thoughts, but also communication. And what we see is that there is clear communication. And again, clear communication through your intuition, through the signs and synchronicities that the universe is sending you, as well as an opportunity for a stimulating work environment. So either something at your present kind of career resource attainment is going to change, or you may be changing to a new one. Really nice. It's a fresh start. It's a new initiative, a new project or a new career that is connected to your finances. Really nice. And it's good. This is, you know, the universe is guiding you towards this transformation, this new way of experiencing life, seeing all the signs and synchronicities, receiving communication directly through spirit, but also guiding you towards some opportunity. So let's just review your symbols once again. We have dragonflies and butterflies, beetles, bees, winged insects is what I'm seeing, as well as birds, specifically blue feathers, rabbits and hare, trees and leaves. So again, you may be walking and you may see a leaf float down in front of you. Really, really nice. Love that. So just, notice which trees you're most drawn to. Here we do see palm trees and a weeping willow. But whatever trees that you notice in your area when you're walking, or maybe you notice them in movies or media, you may investigate or research the meaning of those trees and see what specific message Spirit has for you. Be on the lookout for someone with a blue feather or a feather in their hair or just feathers on their body somewhere. Blue butterflies. And this person with a feather, it may have some information for you. They're also telling me with the preserver that some of you may be, as part of balancing your finances, you're working on saving. And I see that you're going to be successful in doing that with the Knight of Swords right next to it. And there's an opportunity to advance your career or your money-making power. The Ace of Swords is also someone reclaiming their power. So we see you not feeling burdened and instead reclaiming your power. Really beautiful message, pile number one. So happy for you. Please come back and let us know if any opportunities come your way. Pomegranates was the other one. Whatever opportunities come your way, pile number one, let us know. Enjoy the journey. The light in me sees the light in you. Thank you. Bye. Hello, pile number two. Welcome to your reading. You chose the Crystal Labradorite, which enhances your intuition, encourages spiritual growth. It balances the aura, protects you from negative energy by raising your own vibration. It's a very transformative stone. You also chose the card Desert. So it could be that cacti may be one of the signs, symbols, synchronicities that the universe is sending you. It could also be about transformation. So let's see what other clues we can get. What messages, signs, synchronicities is Spirit sending pile number two? All right, let's take these. We have the Three of Swords. And the Moon. We see a lobster, lotus flowers, dogs, and of course the moon. The Fool. See another dog. And look at that, a cactus. What an unusual sign. I've never heard of that, but Spirit speaks as Spirit speaks. Two of Cups. And we see these really great goblets. The winged lion or griffin. All right, let's see if we can get a couple more cards. What signs and synchronicities is the universe sending to pile number 2? And what messages are they conveying? What signs and synchronicities? All right, we have death with a plumeria card on this black flag, a white horse, a ship. What signs and synchronicities is the universe sending? 2 of Wands. So you had 2 of Cups and 2 of Wands. So you may see 2s, 2, 2, 2. And we see more of these flowers that look like plumerias. They could also be hibiscus, tropical flowers. Tropical flowers and cactus and dogs. How interesting. All right, let's draw some oracle cards and see what other information, clues we can get about the signs and synchronicities that Spirit is sending you, pile number 2. What signs and synchronicities is, okay, this one wanted to come out. All right, and this is card number 2. I love that. So the angel card in this deck happens to be card number 2, and we already saw 2 of Cups and 2 of Wands. So 222. 222 is the card or the number of balance and harmony. And we talked about the labradorite bringing balance to your aura. Really nice. So your angels are communicating to you to guide you to a path, a life of balance and harmony. We even see this person balancing on one foot. Even the dog is balancing. So balance for you could be balancing work, life, balancing powers, balancing energies of resources, give and take. We'll see if we can find some more clues. What other signs and synchronicities is Spirit sending to pile number 2? And where this is also pile number 2. Wow. Amazing. What other signs and synchronicities is Spirit sending pile number 2? Oh, all right. We have baby. And you know, I thought about that when I saw this, when I saw the death card, they really showed me this little baby. And then here we go with baby. So look at how sweet that is. That little baby. That could be one of the signs, is you see little babies and that means something to you. We see little feet print, little baby handprints. But also it could mean, of course, a literal baby, but with the death card and a baby here and a baby here, and the Fool card, I feel that something is ending, but something new is beginning. Your baby, your project. We'll see if we can get more clues. We have meditation. Look at the number 22. Wow. Pile number 2, I'm just amazed with all the 2s. So if you are meditating, Spirit is sending you messages during your meditation. If you haven't been meditating, then Spirit wants you to take time to just be still and quiet and receive, because you are being sent messages. And the Phoenix. Love that. Rising again. All right, let's take some cards from this deck and see what other clues, information we can get about the signs and synchronicities Spirit is sending you, and what those mean. What do those signs and synchronicities mean? All right, we've already got some turned over. We have the Hedge, potential, boundaries, and indecision. The Sun, healing energy, happiness, comfort, and joy. I love that. I love that you have, after you have the Three of Swords, you have the Phoenix and you have the Sun. Cup of tea, patience and reassessment. All right, let's draw some oracle cards from this deck. Let's see what other messages we have. We have autumn leaf, so leaves. You may see a falling leaf. What signs and synchronicities is Spirit sending? Pile number 2. And what message do they convey? What signs and synchronicities is Spirit sending? All right, we have the Veil Walker. Really interesting. And when I see the Veil Walker, they directed my attention to the Fool. So perhaps you are, and we have meditation here too. So perhaps you are beginning to recognize already before this reading the signs and synchronicities that Spirit is sending you. Shell. So you may see shells. All right, this card keeps falling off, so let's take it. 3 of Pentacles. All right, so 3 of Swords and 3 of Pentacles. You may also be seeing 3, 3. 3, 3, 3, 3. Oh, here we go. Roots. And the Seer. All right, let's take one more card from this other oracle deck and see what other clues we can get. What message is Spirit sending? Pile number 2. What message is Spirit sending? Pile number 2. What message is Spirit sending pile number 2? Almost. What message is Spirit sending pile number 2? There we go. All right. Oh, we have 3. Okay, we have drum, dream, and journey. So what they're telling me is when you are meditating, not only are you receiving, but you're sending. So they want you to begin a communication, a relationship with Spirit. And, you know, so you have the 2 of Cups, the 2 of Wands, the Angel card 2, the Meditation card 22. This is pile number 2. And 2 is a number of relationships, pairs. So you're really being encouraged to begin this unity, this harmony, this spiritual path, connecting to Spirit, to your guides, to your angels. And that is going to bring a balance to your chakras, to your aura, and to your life. That balance is going to spread out in all areas of your life, beginning with yourself and Spirit. Air Guardian, shift your perception. All right, I'm going to go ahead and move that so we can put that there. And Earth Mother, feel loved and comforted. And we see some butterflies. We see different kinds of leaves here. So we had this leaf. I wish I could tell you what kind of leaf that is, but I don't know. If you know, put it in the comments. Let us know what kind of leaf that is. But here it looks like we have some fern fronds, some ivy. It looks also like she has grapes, different kinds of leaves. And I never noticed this symbol before on this card. But you may be seeing actual symbols. We see the 3 phases of the moon here above this earth goddess symbol. We see the spirals. So all of those are signs that you may notice. We also see the crescent moon on her forehead. And you got the moon card. So you seeing the moon, crescent moon, those are going to be signs for you. She also has the spirals on her shoulder. And here. And these 3 spirals are, you know, the Holy Trinity, mind, body, and spirit, maiden, mother, crone. Really nice. And so for some of you, there may be a message of an actual birth. And again, for others, this could just be the birth of a new project. Let's see if we can push this up and put this here. Yeah, that fits nicely. All right, you know, actually, I'm going to switch these 2 so that all the tarot cards are in the order that they came out. And put this one over here. All right. So first of all, we have the 3 of Swords, which is, it could be heartbreak or sorrow, disappointment. And this could be with a relationship. It doesn't necessarily mean a romantic relationship. I see with the placement of where it is that most likely it's something that's already happened. So this isn't news to you. It could be a relationship at work, a conflict at work. It could be a disappointment with your work, a project that maybe didn't quite pan out the way you hoped to. It could be feeling like a financial loss. So take it as it resonates. Remember, this is a general reading, but there's some kind of conflict, sorrow, or disappointment. And what I see is that there could even be kind of a betrayal, or a perceived betrayal, an illusion with the moon. And then we see the Fool, which has two meanings. It could be that you felt like you were taken for a fool with this situation, and so that's what hurt you. You felt betrayed. But the Fool is also, starting a new path. And there we go, the dog saying, yes, starting a new path. The Two of Cups is about harmony within relationships. And it's not just relationships with others, but it's also the relationship with ourselves. And right after that, we see death. So the way to end this suffering, the energy of the Three Swords in whatever area you may be experiencing it, which you may be experiencing it in multiple areas, because we have swords, cups, wands, and pentacles. So once you embrace who you are, your inner self, you balance yourself, align yourself, transform, harmonize your aura, your chakras, all of that. Once you come to terms with who you are, what you want, what you need, what's right for you, then you're going to be able to set boundaries and make decisions. That's going to put the end to this suffering, is really loving yourself and feeling the love of spirit, of Gaia, of your angels, of your spirit guides, your ancestors. Once you learn to accept yourself as you are, love yourself, then it's going to put an end to this suffering. You're not going to be knocked off balance by what others do. And the Two of Wands is about expansion, new beginnings, just as the Fool is about new beginnings. So and I love that it's a two, because again, it's going to be new beginnings in your passions with wands, in your spirituality, but also in relationships with the twos. The Three of Pentacles is about collaborating, working with others, working on a team. So for some of you, there could be disharmony, for example, at work, and you start to believe in yourself. You start to balance yourself. You start to accept yourself, trust yourself, and that's going to help you balance things out in teamwork with others, whether it's in personal relationships or work relationships. It's going to be all of those things. Once you are balanced within yourself and you understand who you are, you're the phoenix rising from the ashes, coming back stronger, empowered, and people won't be able to affect you emotionally or knock you off balance. You won't feel that there is a disharmony or an inequality of power, because you'll see everyone as a team member. You'll experience your personal relationships and your work relationships with more equity, more harmony, more balance. I do see, though, for some of you with this baby, again, that you may have an opportunity for new work, to work with new people. We have the Two of Wands, which is broadening your horizons, new things, new beginnings. So saying all that, remember that the signs and synchronicities that Spirit is sending you to guide you towards this harmony, towards these new horizons, is the number 2, repeated 222, 2, shells, leaves. Remember to meditate, to focus on what you want, set your intentions. Be patient with yourself. You are receiving healing energy from your angels, from your guides. Connect to them. Shift your perception about whatever this situation is, and see how empowering yourself is going to be the most powerful and liberating thing that you can do. And at the same time, it's going to improve the harmony that you experience, not just within yourself and with Spirit, but also with others. And, with the Earth Mother, what I see with her pregnant belly being the earth is, again, this harmony that's taking place within you is going to affect all areas of your life. You're going to experience that balance in all areas. So happy for you, pile number 2, with all of these 2s. What great validation. Look for those 2s. Enjoy your new path. Please share with us what you're doing, what's changing. The light in me sees the light in you. Thank you. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. You chose the white jasper, which helps to lift our spirits while also bringing an inner calm, and it shields us from dangerous situations by calming down those tendencies that would put us in those situations. And you also chose the card mushroom. And mushrooms break things down to their basic elements. Of course, mushrooms may also be a sign from the spirit realm. We see these mushrooms have little eyes. So perhaps you are seeing things from other realms, the earthly spirit realm, the Devic realm, angels, fairies, guides. We'll see. Let's get some clues. Find out what is pile number 3 seeing. Let's take this. All right. 10 of Cups, rainbows. Now this could be rainbows in the sky, but it could also be rainbows in tarot readings, rainbows in advertisements, stickers, logos. That feels like too many. All right. What are the signs and synchronicities that Spirit is sending to pile number 3? And what messages are they conveying? What signs and synchronicities is Spirit sending to pile number 3? And what messages are they conveying? All right, I feel these really want to come out. Let's see what they are. We have the Page of Cups, and it looks like she's holding a little goldfish or fish. She's at an amusement park. And what really caught me initially in this picture is stripes. We have stripes here, you know, and it kind of reminds me of the lines in a rainbow. Queen of Cups. Looks like a seashell, a seahorse. The Emperor. She has an ankh. Also, she has tropical plants around her. Looks like birds of paradise and monstera. All right, we have the Eight of Swords. And, you know, again, we have this behind her that looks like a target, and we see these checkered boards on the floor. So it's, I feel like you're seeing patterns of things. And Eight of Cups, Eight of Swords, Eight of Cups. So it could be eights. You may be seeing 8, 8, 8. 8 is the number of abundance. And of course, the 10 of Cups is all about abundance. Let's take some oracle cards and see what other signs and synchronicities Spirit is sending to you, pile number 3. I do put the names of all of the cards that I use in the description box below, if that's something that you're interested in. Butterflies. Rainbows and butterflies. I love that. What signs and synchronicities is Spirit sending to pile number 3? Bag of marbles. And eagle. All right, let's draw some more. What signs and synchronicities is Spirit sending to pile number 3? And what messages are they conveying? What signs and synchronicities is Spirit sending to pile number 3? Oh, let's see, that may be too many, maybe not. All right, 4, we got 4 of these, and you know, I realized too that the Emperor is number 4, and the Bag of Marbles is number 4. So you may also be seeing 444. We'll see. Hedge, potential, boundaries, and indecision. Salt, protection, banishing negativity. Basil, prosperity, luck, and love. Love that. And harvest, determination and hard work. All right, let's take a couple of these oracle cards. See what other information we can get. Oh, okay, those just flew out. Let's see, we have thaw, a moth in a cocoon. So you could be going through a transformation. The veil walker. So of course the veil walker is someone that is making connections to the other side, and we talked about that with the mushroom, seeing the Devic realm, the ethereal realm, and standing stone. You know, look at these, at the pattern on this stone. I'm going to look at the guidebook and see if it tells us what this shape is, but these look like waves, like the waves in this picture on that card. So there could be waves. There's definitely something about patterns. And then this symbol is the symbol of the sun, the circle with the dot in the center. All right, let's take a couple of these oracle cards and see what other signs and synchronicities is Spirit sending to pile number 3, and what messages do they convey? All right, I think that's too many. I'm going to put them back and keep going. What signs and synchronicities Spirit sending to pile number 3, and what messages do they convey? All right, we have Knight, be brave and honest, and we see roses. Also see a wooden cup. What signs and synchronicities is Spirit sending to pile number 3? And what message do they convey? What signs and synchronicities? Oh, here we go. Let's take these. All right, we have Shield Maiden, make plans and focus. It looks like she's wearing a crescent moon necklace, and then also I'm drawn to these designs on her skin. She has these swirls and these lines. Again, those lines. Winter, take care of your needs. A wolf. Also, they're showing me these ladybugs, which may be a symbol, a sign for you. Unlock the magic within. And the sun. I told you there was a sun here, and here we have the sun. There's the same symbol. Enjoy success and happiness. Love that. All right, give me a moment to look at all of these and see now what message they want to share with you with all these signs. Okay, you do have a lot of cups. You have the 10 of cups, the page of cups, the queen of cups, and the 8 of cups. So cups can have to do with love and relationships. And so for some of you, that may be what this message is about. But I think for the majority of you, that this is about something that you are emotionally connected to, something that fills your cup, feeds your soul. And I feel like you are working towards this abundant, prosperous life that is not just a material abundance, but actually an emotional abundance, feeling fulfilled, enjoying what you're doing, enjoying how you acquire resources in the world in a way it fills all your cups. It's the rainbow, right? It's all 10 cups. Love that. So I feel like that's what you're really working towards. And we have the 8 of Swords here. The 8 of Swords is feeling trapped. And sometimes it's a self-imposed. She could just get out of those ropes and take her blindfold off. She's not seeing something clearly. And again, we saw that there's a message of seeing patterns. There's some pattern that you're not seeing, that you're not recognizing, that's going to help you achieve what you're trying to achieve or solve whatever it is that you're trying to solve. And I see that you're going to be walking away from this energy, because look at the 8 of Cups. We see this person with their back turned. They're walking away. So you're definitely moving away from that. And I see you're going to enjoy success and happiness. I love that we have the 10 of Cups over here and the Sun. Enjoy success and happiness over here. What the universe wants you to do is focus. And the reason that I think that for the majority of you, this is about prosperity and not about love is because you have all of these 8s. You have the 8 of Swords, 8 of Cups, and the Veil Walker is also card number 8. The Veil Walker is a person who's just at the beginning of their crone stage. So you have all of this wisdom and experience, but you still have some youth and vitality in you. So it's a really good place to be in life. With the bag of marbles, that may mean that you are kind of scattered, kind of all over the place. Either your thoughts are scattered, you don't know what to focus on, or you feel like there's too many things to focus on, and that may be even causing this feeling of being trapped. And one of the messages that the universe is sending you is to focus. We have make plans and focus right here. Determination and hard work. Potential boundaries, you see indecision. And the Emperor. The Emperor is very focused and structured. And in this particular depiction, the Emperor is, you know, it looks like they're in a high rise. They're in a position of power and authority. Oh, I realized that she has ram horns. So very powerful. So I love that you have this powerful card next to the 8 of Swords, somebody that looks very disempowered. So I do see you rising to the top. You have the eagle. You need to get a bird's eye perspective. You need to zoom out to look at the big picture. She's, again, up in a high rise. We see the cityscape here and the cityscape here. So I definitely see you climbing the ladder, so to speak. Perhaps some of you may be thinking about starting your own business, doing something that you're passionate about. But again, we see here this person, the Page of Cups is about starting something that you love to do, starting something that you enjoy doing, that fills your cup. But she looks very timid and shy. So there's this idea that maybe, again, you're feeling a little bit apprehensive or scared about taking this step to achieve your abundance. But then we see the Queen of Cups right next to it. So Spirit definitely wants you to pursue whatever this is. We have be brave and honest. I love the message of all three of these cards right after each other. Be brave and honest, make plans and focus, take care of your needs. And so it could be being a little more focused and structured about what your plan is. You know, make your plan, focus, be structured, be determined, really set boundaries with yourself so that you can achieve whatever it is that you're meant to achieve. It could be also that there may be some distractions with the bag of marbles. And so you're just being asked to eliminate whatever it is that may be distracting you from this success and happiness. And what they're telling me is that, you know, focus on the long term, not the short term. So the short term would be, you know, binge watching something today, or going out, or spending money on something that you don't need, but that's, you know, a little bit extra or frivolous, and instead really focus and hone your energies, your resources into achieving this success. And it actually won't be that long before you achieve it. And there's also this real message of trusting yourself and trusting your intuition. I want to read to you what the guidebook says about this card. Let's see. Okay, here we go. The Magic Guardian. Stop looking outside yourself and recognize that you have incredible power within. Magic with the K is the energy of the universe that allows you to manifest and create through the direction and power of your will. It changes according to your frequency. The Magic Guardian is a representation of the angel of magic who helps you direct your will to bring something into creation. She is the angel who swirls around shamans and wise ones when they are calling on the energy of magic to help them manifest something that will be healing and supportive of their path. She is the angel of all magic that is directed for the highest good of whoever is working with it. I love that because it's really saying that, you know, you have the power to succeed and to be happy. You don't have to look outside yourself. I feel that some of you are worried that maybe, for example, if you wanted to start your own business, that you wouldn't be able to be successful on your own. But I see you rising to new heights. Let me finish reading what the book says. You are the magic. You are the answer. You have it all within you. if you've been searching for an answer or a reason to focus, recognize that all that you are looking for is already within you. You are a powerful and magical person with the capacity to direct your intentions and will your desires into being. But your power can only be powerful when you own it. So take time to acknowledge it. Your ability to dedicate yourself to a goal and make it happen is a real gift that you're being guided to recognize now. Love that. Yes, you have the wisdom and experience to do this. Just focus. And I also am getting this message of willpower and determination. So you're being supported by spirit to increase your willpower to overcome any obstacles, to overcome any desires or restlessness that are going to distract you or take you off course, to have the willpower to set boundaries with yourself, to stay the course and stay focused. Love that. Pile number 3. Wow, I wonder what you're working on. Please let us know. So happy for you. And I do see that once you get focused with this and you get a plan and you're structured, you're definitely going to succeed. We have the 10 of Cups. We have the Sun. We have the Harvest. We have Basil, prosperity, luck. Beautiful. And you've already overcome a lot. Oh, I was going to check in the guidebook and see if it said what this pattern is. Give me one moment. All right, the guidebook doesn't tell us what this pattern is, but it does talk about the standing stone symbolizing determination, perseverance, and endurance. So again, you are really being encouraged to focus, 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 and know that you have the determination, the perseverance, the endurance, the resilience to accomplish what you need to accomplish. You can do this. And look at this. Card number 35, 3 and 5 is 8, another 8. So absolutely, this is about prosperity, and the universe is sending you messages so that you will stay focused and encouraged on prosperity. So it could be cups. We even see the Emperor is holding a cup in addition to all these cups, the suit of cups, rainbows, patterns. So when I say patterns, they could be visual patterns like stripes and checkers, things like that. But it's also patterns in behavior or patterns in, let's say that you're doing some kind of investments. So trends in the financial world, those types of patterns. There's something, if you zoom out and look at the whole picture, you will see these patterns, these trends that may give you the clue to succeed in whatever endeavor it is that you're working towards. Amazing. Yes, I see you quieting the restlessness. So I feel like the 8 of Swords is not someone being actually trapped in any way, shape, or form. It's more like the white jasper described as somebody's tendencies to, I'm not going to say you're putting yourself in danger, but doing things that are a little out of alignment with your purpose and your path. And so it's just kind of like reining in those tendencies to be impulsive and live so much in the moment that you're not planning for the future. And so for a less mature person, that may feel like being confined or restricted. But I see that you're shifting your perspective and you're walking away from this perception, this feeling, and embracing more of the mature feeling of this beginning of the crone energy, where you have this understanding that it's not a punishment to forego binge watching this thing, or going out Friday, Saturday, Thursday, 3 nights a week, but instead it's showing yourself that you are important and that what you are doing is important, that you value your future, and that you are worthwhile of taking care of your needs so that you can enjoy this amazing, abundant life. Love that for you. So patterns, rainbows, things related to the ocean, seashells, seahorses, waves. And waves also may be, again, another trend. So you may see, I don't know anything about, stock and cryptocurrency, but I feel that if you're investing in things like that, it's like zoom out and look at a wider view of the waves, the patterns, the trends, that kind of energy. And then butterflies will be another symbol, roses, ladybugs, the sun itself is a symbol, mushrooms, and then there's this message of this transformation of you leaving behind the Eight of Swords and you maturing from the Page of Cups to the Queen of Cups. Love that. Pile number 3, so excited for you. Really, really excited. Please come back and tell us what this new path is taking you to. The light in me sees the light in you. Thank you. Bye.